I see all good people now, humming every day. Oh, being in a comfortable posture, undisturbed, we find ourselves beginning to widen our perspective on ourselves, on our environment, and whatever we choose to think about, our families, our communities, our cultures, our ideas, our beliefs, our countries, our world, beyond. We as Homo sapiens have a great capability and potential. How are we pursuing the greatness in each of us is a worthy question of consideration beyond the concept of this podcast, but in everyone's daily life. What can I be doing better than what I am doing now? How can I improve? This is mindful meditation. This is its purpose. How can I keep improving in all the moments, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years of my life? How can I do this? Well, you're not going to. You're going to falter. You're going to fail as well. You are going to step up, step forward, and improve. And it is better done, more easily done, more done with a sense of purpose when one coordinates a plan of action, of activity, which also includes increasing one's virtuosity. For by being a more qualitative human being, one assimilates naturally tools of positivity, of patience, for instance, of humility, another trait, of kindness, another, of generosity, again, which in turn help us make our way through those periods and times, those moments when we could potentially be more negative. Maybe we soften the negativity, or maybe it doesn't even occur. We are more understanding with a greater sense of perspective, another quality. We can harbor, we can nurture, we can grow. Zoran the Gardener is the title of my website. It is not just an idle title. It is to help one assimilate and grow in one's mind, in one's heart, in one's soul. Of course, one need nourish oneself. It is not for me so much to nourish you other than to suggest what one might do. It is for each of us to reach up to the next rung on our own evolutionary ladders, to take the next small step on our journey through our individual incredible lives. Oh, here we are, bundles of miracles, humbled in this acknowledgement of the immensity of creation, thankful for having the sense to realize all we have just discussed, moving ahead, being aware, being more awake and alive. Unto each of us, these are my wishes, as it need and should be for a fellow Homo sapien, our family, our greater family of cousins of mankind. And if we are really more aware, of all life. For all life upon this sphere is related in its own way to everything else. And it is not even the sense of life as we conceive of it with cellular structures. It is the life or the energy in everything, in the soils, in the water, in the air. For everything is a contributor to our own well-being. How will you do if you don't have air to breathe, or soil to grow plants and crops to eat, or water to drink? Being here now, aware of our own vitality and possibilities. One need not take giant steps every day. It is consistency that brings harmony and grace. Every day a little bit more, to move a little bit further in one's own quests to grow. These are admirable, worthy, important goals. The purpose then of this podcast is to help us remember, each of us, including myself, to continually making an effort to become more aware, to share a greater perspective, and be more, and try more. And yes, to have successes and also failures, to learn from both, to utilize our experiences to form new ideas and concepts that we might grow even more. Sometimes something that is negative today is helping make something tomorrow positive. This is perspective. This is patience. This is a sense of understanding of what's going on. It is this way every which way we go. The tides rise on one side of the planet to subside on the other. The winds blow this way in the morning and blow that way in the afternoon. We rise in the morning to participate in our day, and we go to bed at night to recharge our Homo sapien batteries of life. There are always juxtaposed events occurring, and we just need to be aware of this, to be wise, to be mature as we learn through the passing of moments, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. Years, perhaps importantly. Wisdom, experience, maturity. This is what we are seeking. Today, I've just given you some words of advice, which you've also heard many times before. They needfully be remembered every day. Remember how lucky we are. Remember the opportunities we can make. Tomorrow we're going to just go back and make a basic meditation. Today, the music's continuing for another minute. Ponder, thinking about one's own life. How can you be satisfied and patient and keep moving ahead? How can you accept the negative and yet accentuate the positive in one's own life? How can oneself be an example for all others in your periphery, in your family, by your own energetic being, by your smile, by your responses, by your participation, by your extra effort to be valuable, not only for oneself, but for all which surround you. It is an admirable way to be. Namaste.